it's Joshua Suzanne back at Rags-A-GoGo, and I know you've all been starving for a new interview. And yes, I have someone that came through the door, another person of interest, and also a client of Rags-A-GoGo as well. And your name is?
Ryan Colby.
Ryan Colby. And Ryan, what do you do, by the way?
I do on-air commentating for TV1 and NBC.
You do on-air commentary for TV1 and NBC.
Yes.
And what is it exactly that you're doing for them?
It's like Access Hollywood. We talk about entertainment issues, fluff, but also some political and newsworthy subjects. It's kind of like Access Hollywood / E-News Daily / Nightly News with Katie Clark.
Okay, and you were saying that it's a television station that is catering to
Black community.
The Black
Black
community.
and Spanish.
Black and Spanish community. And how did they find you? How did this happen for you?
I was on contract with Bravo Television, and I did a pilot for a reality show called The Colby Chronicles.
So you did something on Bravo, and you did something called The Colby Chronicles for Bravo.
It was a pilot.
And it was a pilot.
And they denied it. They didn't like it. They thought it was too racy because it was a chronicling my daily life, being a personal manager of male models, which you know I do.
Yes.
They denied it, and then they dropped me from their contract, and NBC owns Bravo. So when NBC kind of looked in their files and found out I got dropped, they called me and said, we like you even if Bravo doesn't, and then they gave me a 3-year contract. But
it has nothing to do with what you were doing for Bravo, though, right? Like what were you doing with Bravo again? The pilot was
I did a pilot. The pilot was a reality show on a model apartment of male models.
Of male models, okay.
And they didn't like it. They thought it was too raw, and it was going to get a lot of letters and a lot of people writing in.
Not liking it.
How dare you?
Yeah,
how dare you?
Okay.
So they dropped the pilot, and then I was like, whatever, and a couple months went by, and then NBC called, and they said, can you come in for a meeting? I did. They said, we're going to take you, and we're going to develop something for you. So I signed a 3-year, it's called a personality contract, where I'm considered a personality.
I like that. So, you are a personality, anyway.
So then TV1, which NBC owns, they thought I was a little too raw for NBC, which is a big international channel.
Sure.
But TV1, which they also own in addition to Bravo, is a little more underground, so they figured I'd be better for that, so they put me on there.
Now you're coming up from underground, from what I understand, though. You do have people that know you and recognize you?
Yeah, that happens. Now, I've been on air for a year, so now, unfortunately, people see me. Stop.
What's your favorite part of the job that you do? What's your favorite thing that you're doing?
I get a personal assistant when I work at LA.
Okay, so
I don't have to make any phone calls because I tell them to go call somebody. They call them.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be in front of the camera like that? Like, did it take you a while to adjust to it?
Yes.
Is it something new for you?
Well, I was in front of the camera for years. I was a model for a long time.
Okay.
But it's a different kind of camera. It's not clicking. So my brain is so used to hearing a click that I can do in my sleep.
Right.
But when you're doing film, when you're doing motion picture, you're doing moving, you're talking to people on the camera and they're not actually there.
Okay.
So, and you're alone. It's like if this is comfortable for me because I'm talking to you.
Right.
But when you're recording on like, Beyonce or Dreamgirls or like, Isaiah Washington, that Scandal, we're in a room and I'm talking to nobody, but I have to like be personable and people have to feel like I'm talking to them, even though I'm not. So that was hard because I never did it. And I thought it was going to be easy. And the first episode I taped, they said, you're horrible. They sent me to broadcasting school for 6 weeks.
Wow.
Because they were like, you looked ridiculous on camera. You looked like crap. And we're not airing it. We're using somebody else.
But they saw the genius in you and said, you can see the genius. I'm going to send him to school so that he can come out and be the natural genius that he is.
They like the fact that I use colloquial language in addition to reporting language. Like I will use some gay lingo, like when we talk about Dreamgirls and Jennifer Hudson, she won the Oscar.
Sure.
I was on camera saying, girls, she won the Oscar. They like that. But I also, when we talk about Barack Obama, we talk about Isaiah Washington, we talk about anything dealing with the Black community. I have to be a little more serious and more Katie Couric and ish.
Where do you see yourself going? Where do you see yourself going with all of this, or do you?
Well, I'm not going to become Katie Couric. I'm not going to become a reporter professionally. I'm doing this because it's fun and it's very light. I only work twice a week. And I do my other things. I do my personal management as well. Still, I'm never going to stop doing that. But I see myself parlaying this into, I don't know, I would like I just like the fact that they're giving me a chance. I'm on TV. I'm black. I'm gay. They love it. It's a straight channel, and I'm one of the only gay people on it. So therefore, I just like that for now. And
Cool.
I don't know, in a year maybe I'll change my mind and want to be Katie for it. But right now, I'm just.
Well, you know what? I want to thank you for your time here. And
Thanks.
talking about Katie, I am not just going to be you. I am taking over you. Okay, so just watch out, Katie, as I come along. He may not want it, but I do. Okay, so we'll see. All right, guys, peace out.
Thank you.
And cut.